So if you're watching this video, you've probably seen other creators sharing insane numbers from their digital product sales, and you might have even been a little envious to see them. I know I have. But instead of getting jealous, you should be asking how exactly are they doing it? Well, today I'm gonna be breaking all of that down for you. I'm gonna share my entire blueprint for creating, marketing, and selling digital products. This exact method has brought me in over $160,000 in sales over the last 3 years. So I'm here to give you every single step so you can get out there and make it happen for yourself before the end of the year. And spoiler alert, I'm actually gonna disrupt the online business space a little bit with step number 9, but it is the number one thing that has taken my digital product sales to the next level. I actually paid 2 mentors over $5,000 for this info, but I'm giving it to you for free today. So I better see you guys in step 9. Quick backstory, back in 2022, I posted a TikTok that went viral, and suddenly I had tons of people asking me how I was doing that one thing. That one thing at the time was print on demand. So that's when I decided to start my digital product journey. I was creating a coaching program and a few lower ticket offers because it was at that point that I realized that I didn't just have to be a freelance service provider, but I could also sell my knowledge. Since then, I've built an entire digital product suite, creating over 20 different products, from templates to personalized videos to guides, courses, and more. Like I said, that's earned over 160 grand in total, which means that is double my former entire annual salary in my 9-to-5 job. Plus, I've also gotten an additional $75,000 in one-on-one coaching from clients who came through digital products. All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys through the exact steps on how you can do this too. And as always, if you want to skip to any specific part of this video, check out the timestamps. I've built them out in the description below so you can dive right into any step that catches your interest. So step 1 to building a profitable digital product is actually starting with your audience first. First, you need an audience that trusts you. Every single digital product sale that I've made came either through social media or my Etsy shop, where I regularly connect with my target audience and build things directly for them. You can start with 1 to 2 platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Meta, TikTok, Pinterest, of course, or Etsy as well, and focus on sharing value first, consistently. You want to show up in your space so people begin to see you as their go-to resource for resources that can solve a certain problem for them. And by the way, you do not have to have a big audience to make big sales. You just have to have a perfect solution to your perfect audience's problems through a digital product. We're gonna talk more about that in a second. Step number 2 is to build an email list early and survey your audience first. Alongside building your target audience intentionally through like social media, you also need to be starting to build an email list. Social media sites have crashed in the past. TikTok is literally on the verge of being potentially banned in our country forever. And of course, algorithms change all the time, like on a quarterly basis at this point. But your email list, that's yours. That's your home base. You own those leads. So you can start by grabbing these leads by offering a freebie, like a checklist or a mini guide to attract signups. Once on your list, these leads can be nurtured through regular emails, leading them to your paid product. You want to make sure that your freebie is the what and your paid product suite is the how. Trust me, we'll get more into this in just a couple minutes. One of the best uses of your email list is also to survey your audience regularly. You can also do this on social media as well. You want to do this to be able to understand their biggest needs and struggles. This feedback will help you shape your digital product ideas and make sure they align with what people actually want. In order to do that, we gotta move on to step 3, determine the problems you solve first. One of the biggest keys to selling digital products is understanding the real problem that your audience is facing. Often what people say they want, or even what they think they need, only scratches the surface. To create a product that feels like a must-have to your audience, you gotta dive deeper, understanding both their external and internal problems. The external problem is usually the obvious: lack of time, needing a specific skill, or wanting a certain tool. But underneath this lies their internal problems: the frustration, the self-doubt, or the overwhelm they feel when when they can't solve the external issue. For instance, if you're creating a productivity planner, the external problem might be, I don't have a good enough system to stay organized. However, that's not good enough to guarantee a sale. What's going to help is the internal problem that's likely deeper, such as, I feel like I'm always behind, which makes me feel overwhelmed and anxious. By addressing both the external and internal problems, you're not just offering a product, you're offering a solution and a transformation for that person. This deeper understanding of what they're going through lets you connect with your audience on a personalized level, showing them that you truly get their struggle. Your messaging becomes easier and more resonant, your product becomes more appealing and more saleable, and your audience sees you as the guide who can lead them to success. If you guys would like to deep dive a little bit more into this external and internal concept for yourself, I encourage you, head to the description and grab a copy of Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. It is one of my favorite business books. I read it once a year, and I went ahead and linked it for you below. So now that you know the problems, number 4 is to actually validate before you create. Here is a tip that can save you months of effort that I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for, but I've personally done it dozens of times, and I know dozens of other creators who have as well and seen the same or more success. Sell your product before you even create it. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if you've done your audience research, if you've received the feedback, you're ready to pre-sell. You can do this in a couple of different ways. Number 1 is to offer a discounted beta version of your program or product to people who are interested in buying early. And you can use their feedback within the beta product to create and refine the final product that will help sell on autopilot in the future. Or you could even do something like a live 1-hour webinar where you obviously haven't hosted the webinar yet, but you're selling seats for the webinar before it happens. This is totally ethical and totally common. And if you're not doing it this way, you are wasting time building something that people might never buy. In my own business, with my Paid Content Creator Academy, which is our current signature digital product, I sold seats for this back in July of 2024 based on interest and feedback I received from my Instagram audience because I actively surveyed them. Once I had those initial sales, I then built the program in August with their needs in mind. This allowed me to earn income while creating the product, and every iteration, thanks to their help, made it better for the next one. Please note though, this approach only applies to like social selling and coaching programs, not to digital products sold on platforms like Etsy, where buyers expect a ready-to-go product. So number 5 then is, what is the product? Choosing the right product format. Once you know the problem, it's time to think about the best solution and how to format that solution. Do you want to offer a guide, a mini course, a larger course, a personalized video reply, a live webinar? It's up to you, but you need to think about the transformation you want this person to achieve by the end of the DP, digital product, and how they need to consume it to reach that transformation level. Remember when I said step 9 was the one thing that completely changed the way that I do digital products forever? Well, it's a continuation of step 5, because you can't make a product without knowing how to price it. Trust me, we'll get there soon, okay? Stick around. Number 6 is setting up your online store and choosing the right platforms for you. I personally recommend setting up your online store on something like Stan Store. It's super user-friendly and perfect for beginners. It's also cost-effective as well. I think you can get in for like $0 for 14 days and then $29 a month for like an entire suite of options. However, here's something that makes me a little different than most creators out there. In my Stan Store, you'll see that I've made around $16,000. But the truth is this number, as you guys know because you're watching this video, is actually 10x'd because Stan only counts what transaction actually take place through Stan. So you could use another website for your digital product sales funnel and still list it on Stan to make everything seamless. Here's a look at mine. After this video, I do encourage you to check out my Stan Store tutorial playlist. It's on my channel, go check it out, and that's gonna teach you exactly how to build this baby in the most efficient and optimized way. Alternatively, of course, though, you don't wanna build your own audience and you want people to come to you on a platform where there already looking for you, you can obviously sell digital products on Etsy. To succeed there, however, you're gonna wanna do the exact same concept we said a second ago, research. Data is king. Use a tool like Everbee to research top-selling digital products and identify gaps in the market in the digital space. I'm not gonna go into it on this video, but if you guys wanna learn more about Everbee, it's my favorite Etsy seller tool, and I'm actually also their YouTube coach, so feel free to check them out. I'll pop them in the description. I have dozens of hours of additional tutorials over there on exactly how to sell these digital products on Etsy. Step number 7 is an intentional content funnel and strategy. All right, so a second ago, I mentioned something called a digital product sales funnel, and you were probably like, what in the actual is that? So let's talk about your content strategy and how it creates a funnel that moves people through to a purchase. Every piece of content should have a purpose, including the curation of lead magnets like freebies, social media content, and emails as well. You want to start with awareness content that get people interested in what problem your DP solves. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little sales funnel blurb right here. Editor, you know what to do, okay? So we can show the people how to get down through it, all right? The next thing you're gonna wanna do is move into sort of educational content to build trust around that topic and get them to consider you as their guide through this journey. Finally, you wanna create content that promotes your product directly into the decision phase, okay? You wanna have strong CTAs here because if someone's already moved from here down, that means they're more than likely ready to buy in some form. An example of this is you can create awareness with high value posts like 5 quick tips, then post behind the scenes or testimonials for the consideration phase, and then you can wrap up with product demos to encourage conversion. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg, all right? This is just getting people interested in what you have to say. The other steps of the funnel include using the right copy, sending the right emails at the right times, building the right offer bumps, and more, which I'm going to deep dive in a later video, okay? So if you guys want to see that, comment DP below and I'll dive a little bit deeper into the digital product sales funnel. Number 8 is I want you to automate your sales with ManyChat. With ManyChat, you can set up automated messages on Instagram and Facebook that interact with your customers 24/7, even if you're not there. It's like having a virtual assistant that answers those questions, that shares product details, and directs people to your DPs, perfect for making sales in your sleep. And you guys know this channel is all about achieving financial freedom without sacrificing time freedom. If you guys would like a detailed tutorial on how I personally use ManyChat every single day, feel free to comment MC in the comments and I'll make that video next. Now we have officially made it to the biggest one, the thing that changed everything for me on my digital product sales journey. Number 9, positioning and pricing through a value ladder and customer journey. This strategy has been crucial in building my business and income. The value ladder is about taking your audience on a journey. You want to start at the top with a freebie to get them in the door, then offer a low ticket item like a $20 ebook. As they start to see your value, they will naturally progress to mid-ticket products like a mini course and eventually to high ticket offers like a coaching program. I can guarantee this works, guys, because I think it's like honestly 82, it's a weird number, but like 82% of my sales have been from other people who have bought other things, okay? So like if someone got a freebie from me, they have moved their way up through the value ladder into my highest offers. So I know for a fact this works, and I've also tested this on dozens of other creators in their own digital product journey as well. Something else though that is different than what most people do. So listen up. I want you to not promote your freebies and not promote your low tickets only. I want you to focus on promoting your highest priced items while still having those lower priced options available. Not everyone's ready to invest big up front, nor is everyone ready to go through your highest offer, okay? We have to qualify and disqualify these people. So having options at every price point keeps your offers accessible to everyone while nurturing them towards a premium purchase. If you guys are interested in like building your own value ladder and you have no idea how to do it, that's fine. I got you. Drop a comment below. Tell me who your target audience is, okay? Who your target audience is. You don't even have to have a DP yet. Who are you trying to hit? What are their internal and external problems? Give me just a couple of sentences, and I'm going to give you a mock version of a value ladder that you can use in your own business. So now that you know the steps, I challenge you to take the first one, which is start building your email list or brainstorming your digital product ideas. And when you are ready to take that next step, check out this next video where I'll show you exactly how to upload your digital product from scratch in a StanStorm. I'm gonna walk you through each step so you're ready to start selling today. Click over and I'll see you guys there.